Welcome back to Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. I'm BurningDogFace. We're just about ready to present this vehicle back to the Blood Angels. We just need to get all the stuff on the top. But first, before we do the top, we need to do the bottom, because I've noticed all this gunk on here on the underside that I missed before. And before I do that even, shout out to Justin Jones, who had a very interesting comment saying, I ought to explain that 63-19 bit I left in one of my other comments. The first number refers to the designation of an expeditionary fleet, i.e. an operational component of the Great Crusade, where they went out into the stars to find all the lost human colonies and bring them back under the Emperor's protective wing. Yes, The second number, the 19, refers to the engagement that the fleet is involved in. So in the instance of 6319, that is the 63rd Expeditionary Fleet, and it is embarked on its 19th campaign. The 63rd Expeditionary Fleet just so happened to be the one that Horace Lupercal had direct command of. The campaign in question, the 19th, is where the Luna Wolves were tasked with putting down a false emperor who called his world Terra and had super soldiers of his own. It's kind of crazy. So the opening of Horus Rising has this chilling quote from Garviel Locan. I was there the day Horus slew the Emperor. Anyway, there are 64 novels spanning the entirety of the Horus Heresy and Siege of Terra. There are also additional source books, such as the Forge World Black Books, that contain more background on each of the legions, more operational details of some of the more notable campaigns. That might be something I'll have to look into, but, yeah, I looked into the other thing, and hot damn, that was a weird story. Like, obviously I didn't run out and read the novel in a day, but, I just thought it was very interesting. You know, they ended up in a place by accident, like a warp quirk spat them out in the wrong place, and they found themselves in a system with a yellow sun and 9 planets. And then they get a message from the third one welcoming them to the home of the Emperor of Mankind, who refers to his world, the third world in the system, as Terra. The Imperium has apparently stubbornly refused to refer to it as anything except 6319. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. He had these superhuman guys called Invisibles, who, well, they were called that because they literally had cloaking device technology. But when they were uncloaked, they had the silver and red armor that kind of reminded, I don't remember which one had said it, one of the Space Marines observing, of the custodians, the guys who protect the Emperor in the palace. The real Emperor, I mean. The one who doesn't have a name. Well, the other one didn't have a name either, but you know. He kind of didn't need one for the purposes of that story. He just had to be someone taking the wrong credit. Stuck. I was also astonished at how much restraint Horus had before he fell. They get there. This guy makes this incredibly heretical... Oh, no, they didn't have heresy back then, that's right. Well, he makes this incredibly, obviously untrue statement. And Horus's response is to send his favorite guy and his elite squad, or that guy's elite squad, I should say, to meet with the dude, to do negotiations. You know, try and get him, there we go, back into the fold of humanity, like everyone else. But the moment they bring up the idea that there might be another emperor, the Invisibles decloak and murder everyone in the negotiation party. Horus's response is to open communications and offer them two choices on how they're going to proceed. We can give you the open hand or the closed fist. Which would you prefer? So then he sends another group of negotiators down to the planet in a ship, which gets shot down before it even lands. I know at least some of the people survived. Although one of the guys who survived did in fact do so with the new epithet, the Twisted. Like, he wasn't badly hurt enough to need a dreadnought, but he was kind of fucked up. At this point, you know, Horus goes, well, I tried, and then just unleashes the full fury of the Luna Wolves on them. Oh, so just this part, okay. There we go. 3 of 4. On a side note, I don't think it's weird that these round things here are also just labeled rear armor. They look like they should be a thing. Okay, start at the top for once. Is this the... No, it's actually this thing that has Ars written on it, that's right. I just had a thought. You think they're sending the high-speed videos of me cleaning to the people who own the stuff I'm cleaning? Because I'm pretty sure you could make out arse in some of those videos. Maybe I'll get really lucky and the camera will be over there this time. Right, okay. Enough faffing about. 25 degrees. Yes, the 25-degree nozzle either means it's wider than the 15-degree nozzle, or that it's a pleasant day out. I should probably say that that's a Celsius joke if you're currently furrowing your brow. 25 degrees Celsius is quite nice. 30 is a kind of hot day, and yeah. That's a weird thing to happen. Why does this green smear appear? Why is it so shiny in the corner? It's not even, like, drying off or anything. How queer. Using the actual original meaning of that word has reminded me of a time before the other meaning of the word. Which, in turn, always reminds me of a children's book series I read when I was a kid that makes me smile these days just to think about, because someone published a series of children's mystery books with the title Something Queer is Going On. With the sequels being things like Something Queer at the Library, Something Queer at the Amusement Park. Or, hey, maybe all the kids in that story were super gay and I just didn't pick up on it at the time. Jesus, I just realized that far back. I don't even think I realized gay was a thing that existed. I have a vivid memory, actually, of, first time I saw a given episode of The Simpsons. I think it was when where Selma and Skinner were sort of circling each other for a bit there. But it wasn't. I don't remember who it was. I just remember the bit with Skinner where Homer is like picking up Bart after he was bad, where he's like scanning every man he encounters to see if he's like suitable for getting his sisters-in-law a date. And when he scans Skinner, one of the tidbits that comes up is possible Homer section. As a reference to just earlier in the episode. But I distinctly remember when I watched Bart do that joke, you know, the prank call to Moe's is Homer sexual there. I distinctly remember that I didn't know what it meant. I didn't get the joke, but I laughed anyway because I was a child and he'd said sexual. The reason I bring it up is because I remember the second time the joke came up, I turned to my dad and asked him what it meant. And he just said, shh. They don't tell you that, but refusing to answer is an option. He's not a hater or anything, and he's much mellowed out since back in the day anyway, so... You know, before you go wondering about that. It's nice to see people improving themselves, you know? Like, even back before he improved, you know, he was one of those people who thought, well, they should have a form of marriage, they just shouldn't call it marriage. But no. The mellowing has occurred, and it's good. There we go. Vents clean. Yes. Why are there so many vents in the rear armor? There we go. I think that's all those rear armor vents. Excellent. I need to remember not to hit B when I do that. I need to hit start just to get out all at once. I actually have the same problem in Starfield, now that I think about it. You can get out of the menu in one go, no matter where you are, by holding B, but I always forget that and just mash B. I really liked that comment from another video where someone said that they have much more important things to worry about than being prejudiced at each other in the 41st millennium. Well, the humans, anyway. Oh, I forgot about that. You can't actually rotate the power head because it spins on its own. It just always looks like it's in horizontal rotation. How funny would it be if someone put a sniper scope into this game for this? Honestly, it's 40k. I'm surprised I don't have one. At the very least, my eyes would be able to do that. No, wait, it's Hey, you see this, what I'm doing right now? Technically, I'd be pointing this at my own legs. Just mentioning. No, I'll just do this. On second thought, let's make it wider. And we'll stand over... Oh, right, I forgot to put that there. Somehow. Make it longer. Perfect. Oh. Excellent! Victory is mine. Clean off this air brake while I'm at it. Shit. I forget that. I always forget how slow you move when you do that. When you're looking down. Just give that stupid little hop off the end. Right. I forgot about this side of the ship still being messy over here. Myself stuck under the fucking wing. Yes. Did I clean the other side of this? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I got the icon there. Yee. Okay, fuselage armor. Shame about Private Bulk and his last words. If it helps, well, he's a Penal Legion private, and we know his name. No one can take that away from him. He won't be remembered as a disposable cog. As a example of the very best that the Imperial Guard has to offer. If he was that guy from the other level, I did think it was interesting when he said that the Penal Legion is made of volunteers, presumably like volunteer prisoners, but I can't remember if it's like, you know, survive X battles and you go free, or if they're genuinely just volunteering so that by dying in the Emperor's name they can be forgiven of their crimes. And for the fact that he has a name, I would think he was a Krieger, to be perfectly honest. There we go, main wing mount cleared. Cleaned, even. Oh boy. I need that. timer again. What the hell is this? Why can't I pick it up? I'm running into it. Why can I not pick it up? Well, I'll show you. Save. Menu. Oh. I'm just going to jump into the skate park for a second so I can jump back into the 40k level and reset the scaffolding. Geez, how long has this one been waiting for me? Definitely since before Christmas. And honestly, after all the greebles, little details I've been cleaning off, this seems much easier than it did the last time I was here. Alright. Oh. Oh. That's funny. Yeah. Why did it put me back in the default outfit? Oh, was that because I was in a level where I was locked to an outfit? Is that what it was? Either way. I'm BurningDogFace, and I might as well get a bit of this done while I'm here. I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. When we get back to the Thunderhawk, take care of business. Till then, have yourselves a great day. Maybe go for a walk if it's nice. And, always remember, the power of arse protects you. Later.